Hello everyone and welcome back to another Hard Count podcast, and today we're going to be talking about Trey Lance and why I believe he is going to be a special player for the 49ers. Real quick though, before we get in the video, I just want to remind you guys to hit that subscribe button as it would really mean a lot to me, so thank you guys for that, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. Trey Lance broke onto the scene in 2019 in his sophomore season at North Dakota State University, where he impressed many with his elite traits such as his arm strength and mobility. But leading up to the draft, people had their questions with Lance. Was he really legit? Was he just a product of playing against bad opponents? Was he really worth the risk? Well, regardless, the 49ers decided to take a shot on him with a third pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. And we didn't see too much of Trey Lance in his first season in the NFL, as he only started 2 games, in which he had his ups and downs. But now, after the 49ers once again fell short in the NFC, I think it's time they hand the reins to Trey Lance. And to me, this transfer of quarterbacks is going to prove to be one of much success for the 49ers, as we watch Trey Lance blossom into the special quarterback I always knew he could be. Now Spencer, why do you think Trey Lance can be so special in the first place? Well, let's take a look at my pre-draft scouting report of Trey Lance. Let's look at some of the things I thought he did well and some of the things I thought he needed to work on to play at an NFL level. His strengths, to me, were his arm strength. The moment he entered the league, he would have one of the best arms in the NFL. Another one being his mobility. At North Dakota State, we saw him be able to extend plays with his legs, pick up several gains running the ball. And my third strength was his ability to avoid turnovers. He was overall a smart decision maker. Now, his weaknesses to me were that he was pretty inexperienced. He only played 1 season in college. He sometimes was a little bit erratic in terms of accuracy, and his processing was not yet at an NFL level. So that was my review of Trey Lance as a prospect. Now, what does that mean? Yeah, he has his strengths, but he also has his weaknesses. What separates him from just any other quarterback prospect? Well, to me, it's because Trey Lance is built perfectly for the modern NFL. He fits the mold of a quarterback who goes beyond the offensive system with his elite physical traits, which we saw in the form of rare arm strength, mobility, and arm talent at North Dakota State. His ability to create and move out of the pocket to make something happen is reminiscent of the quarterbacks who are running the NFL right now, like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, and Aaron Rodgers. We are in the age of quarterbacks that can go beyond what the Tom Bradys and Drew Breeses of the world can do. And Trey Lance is a part of that mold perfectly. So the player is special in Trey Lance, and is exactly what I would look for in a prospect of an elite quarterback in today's NFL. But my faith in Trey Lance goes beyond that of his own ability. Another thing I put on my scouting report for Trey Lance was that he needed a place that he could develop. A place where he can develop that he doesn't have to be Superman day one. A place that can make him comfortable. A place that he could maybe sit behind someone and learn before coming into the league as a full-time starter. And to me, that's where the San Francisco 49ers come in. Because the 49ers and Trey Lance are a perfect storm to turn Trey Lance into something special. Because the 49ers, for 2 reasons, are exactly what I thought Trey Lance needed to be great in the NFL. The first being the fact that they are a team with an elite roster with great weapons and a great offensive line that can make him comfortable and allow him to succeed and grow right away. And potentially, even more important, the 49ers have Kyle Shanahan, who is known for making quarterbacks comfortable in his offense. This is a team where Trey Lance can develop and grow like he needs to, not one where he's going to be forced to overcome to be great. And the second reason the 49ers are perfect is because Trey Lance, as I thought he might have needed, was able to sit behind for a year an experienced Jimmy Garoppolo. As I said in my scouting report, Trey Lance could use time behind someone experienced to learn. and that is what he got in Jimmy G. And I'm not worried that he didn't come in and start year one. I'm not worried that he took a year off, a year with a back seat behind Jimmy Garoppolo. Because I think that's what he needed. I look at potentially the two best quarterbacks in the NFL right now, Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes. Both guys who had to sit for some time before they were ready to come in and unleash. And look where we are now. And I think we could be seeing a similar thing here with Trey Lance. The NFL is dominated by elite talents who landed in the perfect locations. Think about Patrick Mahomes with the Chiefs. Think about Josh Allen with the Bills. Think about Lamar Jackson with the Ravens. Guys who came into situations that were able to foster their talents and put them in a position to grow and be great. And I think that's what we're seeing here with the 49ers and Trey Lance, as every domino has fallen in the right place for Trey Lance to succeed. The team, the time, and the coach. So now it's just about the player, and lucky for us, Trey Lance is a pretty special one. So, although we did not get to see much of Trey Lance in 2021, I still believe that due to his special physical tools and a match made in heaven with the 49ers, Trey Lance will be special for many years to come.